Kaseng Henyo Trap National Liberation Council HNLC kalarai ban tunjuk persya ya karajong ka sorkar pedeng ban penjalan ya ka jingkhen bean persya ya kaseng na kabenta sansnem. Haba pentip ya kani ha ka khandai trik leber unong mi khamat na kabenta ka HNLC ubadeiru u President Kaseng Henyo Trap National Youth Front HNYF ubak sadon kebla ulaong bakaseng kalathong ya unong asat an ubanya saat ya kamukot duma jongka banten ju halor ketika rajong ke sorkar pedeng ban penjalan ya kajingkhen bean hapo jongka an Unlawful Activities Prevention Act UAPA Tribunal haka jingshong bishar kaban long hashlong haka arpo artrik ber na kalyang ka HNLC kalathong ya uba Fernando Shangpliang kum unong ya saat an na kabenta jongka haka riu trik ber lakban kedauhang ni ba ka Ministry of Home Affairs kelapan mi ya ka jingpen bena ha ka kat south rik nai wing arjar arpasau ha ka balapan bena ya ka HNLC haringkat baro kita nak trekam jongka kum kiseng lekno na ka benta sansnam.
Since 2002, when the HLC was declared as a banned organization by the Ministry of Home Affairs, Government of India, and has constituted a tribunal to deal with Unlawful Activities Prevention Act 1967. Since the year 2002, the HLC has been quiet on this matter, but today we would like to inform that there will be a hearing again on the 23rd March 2025, which means this month. And the HLC, through its letter 6 March 2025, has appointed Mr. Fernando Shangpliang, who sits beside me, as legal representative to represent the organization in the hearing by the tribunal on the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act, which means this will be the first time that HLC will be contesting the extension of the ban by the government of India through the Home Ministry. And the tribunal was constituted with the purpose that the organization which has been declared as an illegal ban organization, they are able to represent themselves legally. So on that basis, the HLC has appointed its legal counsel, namely Mr. Fernando Shangpliang, to represent itself on that date. Basically, there are two kinds of institution which the HLC has to contest itself. In Guwahati, which was fixed on the 13 of February 2025. And during that period, HLC was not able to appoint its legal representative. And again, now it has been fixed the date on the 23rd of March, or 22nd of March. And on this, the HLC will be contesting and will be represented by its own duly appointed lawyer. This will be in the presiding officer in this tribunal. It was Honorable Justice Sumitra Saikia as a presiding officer, Sri Chuvash Chandra Kayal as a legal counsel of the Union of India, and the state government will be represented by its senior officer from the police department. There are certain points that need to be mentioned from this notification by the Ministry of Home Affairs as to what are the conditions that the HLC has been declared as a legal organization. And number one here, the point is the HLC has a declared objective for cessation of areas in the state of Meghalaya, largely inhabited by Khasi and Jaintia tribes from India. Continued intimidation and bullying of its citizens, civilian population, for extortion of funds for their organization. Point number 3, maintain link with other insurgent group of the northeastern region for carrying out acts of extortion and intimidation. Point number 4, indulge in 48 criminal cases, including several cases of exploitation or planting of explosives in the state of Meghalaya during the period from 16 November 2019 to 30th June 2024. And the other sub-condition or sub-points that the Ministry of Home Affairs feel fit to declare the HLC as a illegal organization are the arrest of 73 of its cadre during the said period and surrender of 3 of its cadre during the said period, which means from 2019 to 2024. So these are the contention, the points of contention that the HLC will have to contest itself in the tribunal. You see, the reason that HLC would like to go to contest this subject matter legally is because during the hectic period of the peace process when the leaders of the HLC are stationed in Shillong, we have put forward on many occasions during the meeting that the government should remove the ban, this tact, ban illegal organization before the HLC come forward with the peace process. But it seems that political platform which the HLC has tried to avail has failed because neither the state government nor the central government could come clear that it will lift the attack of illegal organization against the HLC. So now it only appears and it is understood that the HLC is very much serious with the peace process, and that's why it is trying to challenge this extension of the ban as an illegal organization by taking recourse to the judicial platform. So I hope the judiciary will understand, the state government will understand, and central government understand that the HLC is still very much serious on coming forward with the peace process. It had failed in the political platform, and now the organization or the council is taking recourse to the judicial platform and hope that things move positively.